Good morning, students. Today, in the chapter that is matter in our surrounding, we are going to discuss about the states of matter. Okay, students, basically, this comes under the heading that is classification of matter. Okay, earlier also I have told you that basically there are two type of classification. The very first is the physical classification, which we will study in this chapter first, and the second is chemical classification, which we will study in chapter second. Okay, so basically today we are going to discuss about the physical classification of matter. Okay, so let us begin. Students, you can see here the heading that is states of matter, or basically we can say this at classification of matter. Okay, so in modern science there are two main ways of classifying matter. Okay, and these two main ways are, the very first is based on physical state, and the very second is based on composition. You can better say chemical composition. So students, in this chapter we have to discuss about the very first only. Okay, this one, that is based on physical state. Okay, you know what is physical state? So let us start. Students, classification of matter which is based on physical state is basically listed here. You can see here, this is the matter, and on the basis of physical state it is divided into three. The very first is the solid state, the second is the liquid state, and the third is the gaseous state. Okay, so basically there are these three states of matter on the basis of their physical state: solid state, liquid state, gaseous state. Okay, and in this chapter basically what you have to discuss about the three, that what are these states basically, that is their examples and their characteristics, and also the difference between them. This three portion you have to study, and after this you have to study about that is the state change. Okay, is there any change in the state? What I am saying that is, if we are considering that there are basically three states, that is solid, liquid and gas. Okay, so next part after this will be whether solid should be converted into gas, liquid should be converted into gas can be converted into liquid, and liquid can be converted into solid. Is this happens, or solid may directly convert to gas, or gas may directly convert to solid? Is this process occurs or not? So yes, basically this process occurs. So we will discuss that later. Firstly, let us come to our topic, that is the classification of matter. So as matter around us exists three different states. From here you can see matter exists in three different states. Okay, students, there are two more states like Bose-Einstein condensate and plasma, but you don't have to study them. Okay, so now as these are solid, liquid and gases, so these three states of matter arises due to the difference in size of space or distance between the constituent particle. What I am saying, you can see here, size of shape and distance between the constituent particle. What I am saying, just have a diagram. Suppose I am taking a matter, okay, and suppose this is iron basically. So, and we are taking one more part of a matter. Suppose this is water. So let me draw again. Suppose very first we are taking as a solid particle, then we are taking a liquid substance, then we are taking a gaseous substance. Okay, so why matter arises in three states? It is basically because the size of space or distance between them. Okay, so when you will look closer to any solid particle, you will basically see that the atoms in the solid particles are arranged in a regular pattern. Okay, and there is very less space between them. Okay, this is the case of solid. But in case of liquid, what you will see, that there will be, the particles will have some gap between them. Okay, and in case of gas, you will see that the particles are random. Okay, they have large gap between them. So on the basis of this, they are divided into solid, liquid and gases. Basically, what is this? This is basically the intermolecular space. Okay, intermolecular space, the very first thing, and the second thing is the intermolecular forces. Okay, so students, on this basis they are categorized as solid, liquid and gases. This will be the part first. In our second part, we will be discussing about the solid state, the liquid state and the gaseous state in detail. Okay, thank you.